Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel Held Dominance. Anthony here. Please remember to like and subscribe, and also click that notification bell if you enjoy what you see and if you want to see more. Coming up, Rabbitohs star has major shoulder surgery. Hull FC squad numbers, do they reveal their starting lineup? And can you help this rugby league club in their Challenge Cup debut? So as I mentioned in yesterday's video, we start today with helping growing the game, and it's in the Betfred Challenge Cup, as it has been announced that the Galway Rugby League Tribesmen have accepted the official invitation to be part in one of the most prestigious rugby league competitions in the world, the Betfred Challenge Cup. The Rugby League Ireland Grand Final champions take part in the Challenge Cup, and this begins on the weekend of January the 15th and 16th with the first round games. The final, which was traditionally held at Wembley, will be taking place this year at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. The draw for the first and second rounds will be held on Tuesday the 14th of December, so 2 days from now, and we'll see the Tribesmen joined by the Welsh and Scottish national champions Bridgend Blue Bulls and the Edinburgh Eagles, and other teams who are classed for the draw as community or amateur clubs. Then in the second round they will be joined by the 10 of the Betfred League One teams: Doncaster, Hunslet, Keighley, London Scholars, Midlands Hurricanes, Newcastle Crusaders, Oldham, Rochdale, Swinton and West Wales Raiders. Why are we talking about this again? Well, we want to grow the game, and the Galway Rugby League Club have been looking into ways of funding this trip of a lifetime for rugby league players at the amateur level. The Galway Tribesmen have successfully applied for and gained a place in the Challenge Cup, but they do need funding to help get to their eventual entrance to the Rugby League Challenge Cup. No Irish team has ever won a single match or qualified to the second round of the competition, a feat which the Tribesmen hope to change. However, this comes at a significant financial cost to the small rugby league teams anywhere in the country, not at least in the west of Ireland. As a foreign-based team, they automatically have to travel away to the first match, and due to the ongoing pandemic, the costs have been significantly increased. At the top of the page you can see it now more clearly, that GoFundMe page link, so that you can help these boys get there. And what they've said in their GoFundMe page is, to fund this trip it's going to cost us very close to €10,000. We are appealing to the rugby league community and beyond to support the tribe. While our club may have started from humble beginnings, we want to put our best foot forward and represent Galway, Connacht and Ireland with pride this January. Any donation, big or small, is greatly appreciated. This GoFundMe page was created on the 15th of November and has already raised €1,240. Their first goal is €5,000 and has had 40 donations so far. So anyone out there who can help this fledgling rugby league club become one of, well, the first Irish club to win in the Challenge Cup first round, and also join other clubs from around the world that have joined in the Rugby League Challenge Cup, namely from Canada, Russia and Serbia. So any help that anyone could give will be appreciated to this self-run club, self-funded club by players and family members alike. €1,240 has been raised so far. Can we boost it with a little bit with this? Do you know what? While I'm doing this, you can see me donate as well. Only a small amount from me, unfortunately, at this point, as it's so close to Christmas, but I'm going to do my best. I'm going to play through PayPal. I don't want a bit of an MSC on the website more than anything. Just a second. Okay, just authorizing the payment through text message. I am making the payment through my bank account via PayPal, which you shouldn't be able to see on the screen, and I'm agreeing to pay. Just loading up the page now. And there's confirmation that it's done. Let's see it, leave it this way. Oh. Done. Refresh the page. And there we go. So it's easy enough to do. Anyone that can help, please do, as this rugby league club needs your help. Let's hope we can get them to their target as soon as possible, so that they can make their Challenge Cup dreams. Hull FC have released their squad numbers last week as they continue to prepare for the Super League season, with the Black and Whites having 2 months of pre-season training remaining before their opening game against Wakefield Trinity. They are working hard to ensure that they hit the ground running. Of course, the squad numbers always provide a small insight into the club's and the head coach's thinking, and here's what we learnt from yesterday's release. There is still a long way to go before the campaign moves into view, but Brett Hodgson will be starting to put what he believes to be his strongest side together in his head, and the squad numbers undoubtedly reflect that. Scott Taylor has moved to number 30 after spending the previous 6 seasons at the number 8 shirt, which undoubtedly suggests that he has work to do if he is to re-establish himself as one of the FC's main men in the forward. Their decision to give Jordan Lane the number 13 shirt is indication of his growth over the last 12 months or so, while Darnell McIntosh and Adam Swift are the club's leading options on the wing right now. Of course, things can change and the players still have time to force their way into the picture, but the squad numbers do provide a hint about how Hull could line up on February the 13th. The Black and White's top 17 shirts isn't short of talent to have the likes of players Jamie Shaw and Taylor sitting outside it at 29 and 30 on their backs respectively. It shows the quality within the Hull squad. Beyond those senior names though, FC are able to boost the number of young players who have progressed to become valuable players underneath Brett Hodgson. The likes of Cameron Scott, seen here, Jack Brown, Ben McNamara and Connor Wynn are only getting better, and they stepped in well last season when the head coach needed to make changes. There'll be a similar role once the season starts, while keeping those ahead of them in the pecking order on their toes. Brett Hodgson and his Hull FC coaching staff will be hoping The Rising Stars will continue on their current trajectory under new head coach Michael Shenton. Marcus Walker, Aidan Burrell and Jacob Hookham made their debuts last year and could be set to make the step up throughout the course of the season. Brett Hodgson has no issues in dishing out plays when it's deserved, and the 2022 squad numbers reflect it, with many of those who have impressed in 2021 being promoted. Lane, for example, can now be considered a regular starter, and he has the shirt number to show off for it as Liggy South moves from the 13 number to number 8, which finally reflects the position he has played over the last 2 years. Swift is impressed throughout the season and has the performances which have helped him land the number 2 shirt. Such changes provide incentive to those further down the order that strong form and good performances are indeed rewarded, and Hull FC are determined to prove that with these changes in squad numbers. Don't get me wrong, players like Jamie Shaw have had the 29 shirt for quite some years now and must be his preferred number, as, well, he's got that number and he's had it. So that could be just a little bit of a red herring when it comes to these jersey numbers, as we've seen it many a time where players have just played in that shirt number. We see it in soccer. Best way to get resales of shirts, and if his contract's got that number in it and he gets X amount of money from each shirt sold on that number, he's going to maximise how much he's going to get. 29 single numbers cost X amount, so they've doubled that up, and his name is only 5 letters long, which is usually about 50 pence per letter to £1 a letter, and he gets, say, 5% of that shirt sales and number sale. All adds up, little things to boost up contracts. I'm only just speculating on this point, but it's one possibility why players prefer numbers. And this whole process might be just a red herring, but it usually indicates where players are going to play and who's going to be involved in the squads most of the time. So some concerning news for South Sydney star Cameron Murray, as he's racing the clock to be fit for the round 1 game after undergoing off-season shoulder surgery. The 23-year-old was spotted in the sling while on holidays with teammates and has since revealed to the Sydney Morning Herald that he underwent a shoulder reconstruction surgery a week after the grand final. Ironically, it's the same procedure that Nathan Cleary had, and the two got it done during the same week at the same hospital. While Cleary's injury was suffered during the state of origin, there's no exact moment Murray had injured his, simply degraded over time. Recovery time can take up to 6 months, which could mean Murray may not return until April. However, he's determined to be fit for the Rabbitohs clash on round 1 with the Broncos. I've had a sore right shoulder for a couple of years, he said. I've gotten through everything by keeping it strong, and the rehab staff here are looking after me. They are the ones who have kept me on the field and playing. I've got a scan towards the end of last season, and they said I needed to get it done. It was full shoulder reconstruction. They call it a lateral jet procedure, which is 4 to 6 months recovery. I got it done on October the 11th. Larry had the same surgery. I saw him last week at the Blues Awards, and we worked out we got it at the same time. But we had different surgeons. There was no one incident with mine. I'm confident of being back for round 1, but I also won't rush it. So as he's taken a sensible approach to his injury to get back playing rugby league, and he's willing to wait until April so that his career can continue on the trajectory he still wants to play in the first round. He wants to play every game that he can for his his team and be a warrior for them. When Murray does return to the field though, he could have some extra responsibilities too, with the local juniors said to be favourites over the captaincy role. He could be the captain of the South Sydney's Rabbitohs for 2022 and beyond. New coach Jason Dimitriou is expected to announce the club's new captain in the coming weeks. So, yes, he's a top player. He's only 23 years old and playing the big minutes, and he's really highly regarded in the NRL as well as the Rabbitohs. Captain material, I'm not sure, as I've not seen too much of him on the field in a vocal front, but he puts himself forward every single time to take up to here, so make the big yards, make the big tackles, and also representatively with in the Origin series. Come on, Rabbitohs fans, you tell me, would he be a good captain? Are you impressed by the way that he goes about his business? Or is there someone else in the club that you think should be a captain before him? Or someone he could learn off? Let me know in the comments. And that's it for another episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe and share that video worldwide. Also, please help out a fellow rugby league team with Galway Tribesmen. They are fledgling, they are champions in Ireland, but they are still amateur status. They have got an away trip coming to them where they've got to go to the UK from the west of Ireland. They could be playing East Hull, the Army. They could be going a massive distance. €10,000. If all of us chip in, we could do something to help out. That link is still there. And there's the email. There's the link above me, and I'll put it in the comments as well, in the description. Anyone that can do something, please do. Any small amount to help grow our game, to help them, to help our rugby league family will be appreciated. Also, be free to comment about today's stories. I won't recap it today, I'll just say thank you for any of your comments, thank you for following. We'll continue with this channel until it becomes a massive success and I can help grow rugby league even more. I've done it, you've seen it in this video. You can check, my name is on there. What have you got to lose apart from helping a rugby league club? In the meantime, please remember to share this video. Stay safe. All the best. I'll see you in the next one.